Welcome to Storytales, where love for pets meets the pursuit of dreams. I'm Penny.
I'm Rae.
Here, we will be unleashing our passion for pets and share our thoughts and experiences as we journey through our lives as pet and business owners.
Today we are going to talk about fall and winter pet tips.
Alrighty, let's dive in and make some positive waves.
Hey Penny.
Hey Rae, how's it going?
I'm good. You look so warm.
I know, you look so cool.
Well, ever since I give birth, I'm always hot.
Oh, man, I know you're hot. Can't deny that. So yeah, winter, fall is here, you know. Well, not winter yet, but fall is.
Yes. Do you have any plan with your fur babies?
Oh man, it's almost Yuffie's birthday, so I'm gonna try to do something special for her. It's her 15th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she's like about 5 pounds, but with a big appetite, so probably just gonna get her a cake, have a little slumber party, you know. Yeah.
We should take her to pumpkin patch.
Oh, that's true. I can get some, document her a little bit more since she's old. And yeah, that's true. I should get her. She is an October baby, so that's a very good idea.
Yeah, so let me actually give you some tips because last year I took my cats to pumpkin patch and I actually didn't know that not all the pumpkin patch allow pets.
Oh.
So you should actually call ahead of time to check the pumpkin patch you're going is pet friendly.
That's a very interesting idea and a good tip because I've actually never taken my pets to pumpkin patch. Like my pets are more like, you know, at-home dogs and they just like to sleep all day, you know, but I'll do that. Maybe I'll take her out for an hour or so because she gets tired easily now that she's old. I think that'll be so cute.
Yeah, it is. And the experience we had was blasting. Like all the children see the cats, like especially Bagel.
Oh man, I bet. Like all the kids, like, and if you have a pet, you go anywhere public, it's like, you know, they attract all the children.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you're a guy with a small pet,
oh, they love it.
You attract all the women.
Yes. So if you can get a girlfriend, maybe you can get puppies first.
Yeah, get a puppy first. I know there's a lot that needs adopted.
Yeah, and there's like not a rules that written, but then like most of pumpkin patch when I called them, they also told me like please make sure to leash your pets. I mean it's understandable, right? You don't want your dog like run loose and they would kind of like damage their little farm, or you know the decorations, all those kind of things, or even like accidentally attack other children in the publics.
Yeah, if not leashes, then some people I know carry their pets on like a little, you know, chest harness, a human chest harness, or there were tote bags, or just a way to secure your pet so that they're not getting in the way of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do see people also put their pet in the stroller
or
the wagon that pumpkin patch people provide.
Oh.
Because, you know, people go there not just for photo. They also try to purchase those big, giant pumpkins for the carvings. So you get to borrow the wagons and sometimes see they just put their pet in the wagons.
Yeah, that's so cute.
There's another cute
photo opportunity, yeah. Yeah, my when I was a kid, I would pick the biggest one, and my mom would hate me for it.
Do you carry them yourself?
I try to until I get tired. I'm going, Mom. Yeah, so I learned to pick the smallest one afterwards. Yeah.
So, what other tips do you have other than pumpkin patch for me?
Yeah, so I think even when like walking pets in the fall, like there's a lot of like tree branches, leaves that fall, and you know, your pet, like, pets are used to walking bare feet out there, and you know it's not hot in the season, which is great, so you don't have to wear shoes.
Yes.
But you also have to keep in mind like there's a lot of things that fall from trees that might like hurt the feet of your pet.
Yes.
So you know, making sure to regularly like clear out the leaves and tree branches and little like bits of pieces on the floor, just so like when you are walking your pet, whether it's in your backyard or front yard or around the neighborhood, like try not to let them walk over things that might hurt them and splinter them. People don't think much about it.
Yes, and another tips I want to follow up is that, you know, now is fall, so everyone will have like the piles of leaves in front of their yard. And sometimes you just see, dog jump into
Yeah, they
those
just
things.
want to jump into the
I mean,
pile.
it's cute, but sometimes you don't know what is in there.
Yeah,
They
it's
might
scary,
hurt their pile. Like, I know one of my friends, one day he had to take his Labrador to hospital because it was during like Thanksgiving. There was like giant leaf piles.
Yeah.
He just starving, and then they didn't know there's like a tiny bit of like nails, like some building material
Oh my
in there.
gosh, yeah. Like there's construction going on randomly in your neighborhood, things like that. You never know what's in there.
And also holiday season, sometimes people want to make their home look nice. So there's why, the piles of leaves are danger.
Yeah, I know. I can definitely see that. It is and the wind blows too. Like things can like roll through. Like if you're keeping like even like kids and pets, right? Like if you like don't watch them, like things can move and things can hit them. Things can fly. I remember seeing a giant tumbleweed coming at my house before.
Yeah.
Like that sort of thing could hurt your pet because it's spiky. Yeah. So and then like. Good thing we don't get a lot of rain in California around this time.
And we don't snow.
So I can't imagine people who have like the cold winters.
Yes.
Like I know like dogs like huskies are fine with the snow, but not if you have like pets like mine or your cat, right? That you walk. So I think it's just depending on where you live and what type of pet you have, you kind of have to make the best judgment.
Yeah.
And I know it's a lot to think about because you don't think about it all the time, but you just got to do it sometimes.
And like we always say, right, always be observant, because, for example, like I keep telling you, I want to take Bagels and Latte to see snow. Like that would be the first time my cat visits snow, and I will not know what to prepare. So the only thing I can do is do my, due diligence, research well. If, there's like warm clothes that my cats are willing to put on, then I will do that. But other than that, everything will be a brand new experience for us.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, like, I always want to bring my dogs to, like, a snowy place, but number one, I'm not going to go to a snowy place by myself, But most importantly, like, I don't know what to expect because my dog is, like, 5 pounds. Like if I put her in the snow, like, is she gonna freeze? Because sometimes when dogs shake, you don't know if they're shaking because they're cold or if they're just having anxiety or they're just stressed by the environment
or they're excited.
They're excited. Yeah. Exactly. Like there's so many emotions that you can't tell from a pet because their face looks the same, other than them panting. Maybe they look like they're smiling, but at the same time, like when they shake, you just don't know what's going on. Like. When you take them to the vet, it's probably anxiety. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm back here again. But when it comes to outdoor new places, like you don't know if they're okay with that.
Yeah.
So I think if you do consider taking your pet again
to the places you are not familiar.
Yeah, like maybe like prepare a little bit and then observe like Rae says and just kind of play by ear and see how it goes. Like my dogs. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, always need to have plan B.
Yeah, plan B, exactly. Yeah, my dogs, even like regular temperature, they can start shivering.
Because like, your dogs are skinny.
Yeah, they're tiny, especially Yuffie. She's skinny because of her chronic kidney disease. But like she's lively. She moves like people still think she's a puppy. Yeah. So to me, it's kind of like I always have to play it by ear. Can't just go like it's gonna be going well, you guys. I can just take her here and there, Yes. Like even the pumpkin patch, I don't know if I can like take her out there long because people all want to pick her up because she's so tiny, and she might feel anxious because there's just so many people. Yeah.
So, what are the things that we might run into fall and winter?
I think because it's the most stressful time of the year.
For you?
No, not for me, but for most people.
Because, why? But then all the feasting is coming
because of all the. I mean, you guys can comment about this, but I know a lot of people get what they call the holiday stress.
I see.
Because you gotta buy the presents, you gotta prepare for the family dinners, you gotta run all the errands, you gotta just make sure everything is perfect for the holidays, right? Get the sale deals out there.
Yes.
Just all of it, and because you're so overwhelmed, you might neglect your pet.
Yes.
So I think that's another huge thing that people don't realize. Like to your pet, you're the world to them.
Mm-hmm.
To you, your pet is your pet, but you have more than just your pet in your world.
Yes.
Like your pet's still important. I'm not saying they're not.
You still got other priority.
Exactly.
Like Penny say, you need to go do holiday shoppings and all the feast preparing. So another tip I will actually give out is the food.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the food that we prepare for us, there's a lot of dishes are actually harmful for your pet.
Mm-hmm.
And we tend to forget that.
Mm-hmm.
For example, like Thanksgiving, everyone will have that cheese board.
Mm-hmm.
And cheese board is full of like, fruit. People tend to have grapes on there.
Yeah, let's not put the grapes down there.
Yeah, I mean, we can, but don't feed grapes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Don't put it down there under the table.
Yes. And then like, I know sometimes people will also try to feed their pet with like turkey or the prime rib.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's good for them as well because the seasoning that we have on there is too strong for them.
Yeah. Yeah, any seasoning is too strong, especially if there's like onion powder, garlic.
They can take those.
Yeah, those type of things you got to watch out for. And if you do end up wanting to give your pet leftover, I recommend boiling it. Like if you really want to give them some leftover, boil whatever you've seasoned to get rid of the taste and smell.
Yeah.
But don't give too much again, it's okay. So for diet, I've noticed for dogs, if you give too much protein without the carbs, you're going to get diarrhea for sure. 100% you're going to get diarrhea. So you have to make sure you have more carbs in the diet for the pet than the protein.
So they can eat mashed potato. Can
yeah.
they?
No, I mean, they can eat potato. Yeah. Yeah. They can eat potato.
Okay.
Yeah. But just don't put seasoning in the mashed potato. Yes. Like it needs to be plain.
For cats, they are actually carnivores.
Yeah. Protein is number one.
So protein is number one. So what I do is to prevent they feel left out, I will actually cut their pieces out first and then just make their own little turkey meat.
Yeah, they get their own little Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and they're usually just water boil or I steam them without any seasoning.
That's so cute.
Yes. I even make chicken broth for my cats one time.
I wish I was your cat. Man.
And they don't.
Someone cooked me chicken broth and meat.
And I thought they would like it, but
they didn't like it.
They didn't like it.
Oh,
I think
funny.
They prefer water more than the chicken broth.
That's interesting. I think my dogs definitely like the chicken broth because I leave a little bit inside their their chicken puree I make that I mix with their pasta.
Uh-huh.
So for those who want to know what I feed my dogs daily, it's like a homemade pasta.
Yeah, her dog eat better than me.
Yeah, there's yam in it. There's carrots, broccoli, spinach, chicken breast, all grinded into a puree. And then I boil like angel hair pasta into like a very soft texture. Mm-hmm. And then I cut it up into like 1 inches.
I see.
And then I just mix them up and it's like a really nice pasta for the pet.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. I mean, Yuffie's lively. She's beaten her, 1 year deadline for her chronic kidney disease. So and still going.
So what do you do for holiday other than,
Mostly we spend time with family. Oh, when you have family parties, you got to be careful too with your pets because especially if you have small pets like me, the pets tend to get trampled on.
Oh, yeah.
Because people are just running around and, having a, nice time in the house and they don't see the pets kind of maneuvering around the big people,
Another thing I noticed is that during holiday season, because you have so many people around and then everyone loves pets.
Yeah.
And everyone will try to be nice to them, by feeding things on their plate.
Yeah, they do kind of sneak it.
But yeah, that's also dangerous because sometimes some people are not pet owners, so they are not aware some of the things they are not allowed to eat. For example, I caught my friend feed my cat Cheetos. I mean, that was March. March love it. Oh my god, he can take hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos?
Yes.
Not even regular Cheetos.
No, it's hot Cheetos.
Oh my god.
And
lucky cat, but that is terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible for him. It's not good. Like all the
Well, it's terrible for humans. Like, I think it's ranked one of the worst chips for human beings to eat.
yeah, but after that he get a taste of it. He always want it whenever we eat.
Oh wow! I mean, I would want it all the time too. Shoot,
And-
it's bad for us.
Yeah, and then my vet also told me just stick to their cat food. Don't give them any weird
That's
human
funny.
food anymore.
That's funny.
Yes.
This is just random. Like, I was just in Japan, and I got this treat. I should bring it to your cats too, because
Okay.
it's a pure protein treat,
Okay.
and it's like shredded crab meat.
Oh wow, that's so fancy.
Yeah, I should bring it next time I see you,
Okay.
and like let your cats try it. So I was just like, man, and my dogs like it. It's like, those Chinese snacks where you have the little squid stringy thingies.
Yes.
It's like that, but crab version.
Oh, okay.
Thought that's very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, and they love it.
My cat only get chicken heart.
Yeah. Oh, chicken heart. I love chicken heart. I know some people find that gross, but like any like chicken organs are like delicious.
And it's also good for the cats and dogs.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they do need like extra iron, and then like the liver's heart is where they can get their
Yeah.
resource.
They can eat gizzard too, right?
I don't know if they make pet gizzard,
Yeah.
but I get those like freeze dry one.
Oh, the freeze dry ones.
Yes, I don't make it
okay.
themselves because I don't know how to cook them.
I see. I think if you just boil them and chop it up, it should be okay. Anything boiled for the pets should be okay, because as long as they're cooked.
Maybe that's what you can do for Thanksgiving for Yuffie and Bumpkin.
Oh my
They're
gosh,
gonna have
so I
a
gotta-
little plate.
So I gotta prepare for human and prepare for my dog's gourmet. Where's my dish? Who's gonna prepare for me?
Your mom.
My mom loves it. Actually, she loves making
Yeah.
the ham and turkey and all that. Oh, and then like speaking of like in the parties, like a lot of people will think, oh, your pets are so cute, so they will always want to like hug and pet your pet and hold them and take them everywhere.
Yes.
I think it's great. They're showing love and attention to the pets, but sometimes it's kind of like it's a little too much.
It overstimulates.
Yeah, overstimulates them, stresses them out in that environment. So what I do sometimes is like I kind of give them their own little like timeout space, not as in like a bad timeout, but more like there's no people. They can stay upstairs with the crate blocked so that they can just kind of do their own thing, go to the restroom,
Yes.
where they're potty trained at, and have some quiet time
Yes.
so that people aren't like in their space the whole time.
Yeah, that's true. Like sometimes, like when we have guests, everyone want to like touch Latte because Latte is like the cutest one in the house.
Yeah.
And Latte gets super annoying.
Yeah.
Like after like hours, it'll be like you can see his face is just glare at us. It's
Yeah.
like you guys need to stop.
Yeah, like I need my own like personal space, yo.
Yeah, so that's why I put the cat tree in the living room, because that way he can have like an escape.
She can hide.
He can like go up and then like look at people down there.
Yeah, so that they don't try to
Yes.
touch him.
Yes.
I feel like it's nice for cats in that sense. For dogs, like not so much,
And also, for cats, this is only for cats. Like they like to sit up high so they can, be aware entire location and environments, so they know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And before I put my cat tree in the living house, you can see like Latte will be like running around like in anxiety, like, oh, where can I go up? But I don't want to go upstairs because he want to be with us.
Mm-hmm.
So the solution for me is to put a cat tree, so at least he can hide up there, and he can also be prepared when people are walking toward him.
Mm-hmm.
He has like a space.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and also like again in crowded like family party gatherings and stuff like that, people like to go in and out of the house.
Oh yes.
And then the doors open. Oh my gosh, those are my biggest fear. Because when the doors open, no one's watching, one of your pets can slip out.
Yeah.
And that's like a whole nother like panic, because it's like, oh no, my dog's missing. And it's happened to me before.
So what I do is that, whenever someone wants to go out, I will ask them, hey, if you guys want to go out, to prevent my cats when out with you, let me know. So
Yeah.
at least I can be watching my cats.
Exactly.
Yes.
But sometimes people just don't let you know. They just walk out because they want to walk out. Or like
Yeah,
they're
that's
gonna
hard.
take a break outside, or they're making a phone call, or so it's kind of like, even though you trust the people in the home, you should always like pay attention yourself and make sure you know where your pet's at all the time, in case like they go missing or they got hurt.
And the worst case is you can always use leash.
Yeah, that's true. You
Yes.
can like make sure they're in one space and not like roaming everywhere where they can get to the door.
And the last things I want to mention is the noise.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
20 people in the house or 30, and especially when the family gathering, don't forget we have family drama.
Oh god. Or the drunk people.
Yes. Or
the people gambling.
or someone out there is having too much fun with alcohol and then they start talking loudly.
Yeah. And when I say gambling, sorry, like I meant like, just family fun gambling, like playing cards, or in my family they play mahjong,
Yes.
So, yeah.
So how do you deal with that? Like the super loud noise. I know my cats will just go hide in their backpacks because they don't like that.
Yeah, so there's nothing really I can do for my pets. Like my dogs also want to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Like Buffy, she would find a spot where she feels like she's safe.
Okay.
So one spot I noticed that she'll run to is the couch, underneath the couch, if she's like in distress. And usually I notice that during like fireworks season.
Oh, I see.
Any season of fireworks, she'll hide under the couch or under the TV stand, anywhere where she feels like something is hovering over her. Even if I'm trying to hug her, she won't let me. Yuffie is not as phased because I think maybe it comes with her age and experience, or it's just her in general. But my dog that does have sensitive to noise, she hides. Can't do much about it other than give her space and try to minimize the noise if you can. If you can.
If you can, yes.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, because, they just want to be secure and safe, They don't really care for your presence at that moment. Yeah.
And what other tip are we missing?
Honestly, like...
Because I got one more.
Okay, go ahead.
The decoration.
Oh, yeah, especially for your cat.
Yeah, the decoration and all those pretty candles that people will start putting out during the fall season. Like, I understand those are pretty, but please only light the candle when you are in the house.
Well, and one thing about candles, you bring up a good point. The smell, the scented candles.
Yes.
Some of them are actually very harmful to pets.
Yes.
And so you want to like pick like flavors, like, or like a scent. Sorry, not flavors. You're not tasting it, but
like some certain essential oil is toxic.
Yeah.
And I think we wrote about blogs on that. So, for our listener, they can go read our blog because we list it out. Yeah,
you can go to omnipetclub.com and we have a blog section where you can find a lot of helpful resources.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you gotta consider these things. Like I know probably, your cats will probably go attack the Christmas tree, right? Not just the candles.
That's why I never had a Christmas tree, but because my baby now, I have a Christmas tree.
My family is a different story. We don't have a Christmas tree usually now because no one wants to take it down. So it can be up for the whole year.
Hey, Christmas every day.
Yeah, Christmas every day. I love it. Actually, I love seeing the Christmas tree there the whole time. But my dad gets a little like, this needs to be put away. But I'm like, okay, but you're not putting it away.
Yeah, like all the decoration and the candles. And I know like some people, they like to light the candle when they're not at the house. Just to
that's
give that, the warm, cozy.
Yeah, that's not safe at all.
Yes, it's not safe. Even though you don't have pet, right? Because you don't know what happened to the candle.
I can already imagine Bagel trying to like tap the flame. Like, what is that?
Yeah. Come on, just go search on my YouTube, Kiddo and Cats on YouTube.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to search. I feel like it's going to be terrible.
It is. I see so many cats, they will try to flip it or use the tail to swipe the candles and then their tail got caught on the fire.
Oh no, that's terrible. Oh no.
So that's why I say, don't ever leave the candle alone with your pets.
That's sad. Poor kitty.
And not just cats, dogs does that too.
Or I can see like them walking by and not realizing that their tail's on fire.
Yeah.
Like, oh shoot.
Especially long-haired cats, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting how there's little things that we don't think about until it's too late.
Yes, and like just like what Penny mentioned, Christmas tree, there's a lot of ornaments or like some little thing that we will put on the tabletop will be choking hazard.
Well, how about the sparkles that come out of the ornament,
Yes, but I actually noticed that the Christmas light is actually more dangerous.
That's true, because those things come off sometimes.
And not just that, because they shine, and so it kind of attract pets' attention. They will try to bite it.
Yeah.
And then
especially if you have a puppy that's still teething, or if you have a dog or cat that just enjoys playing with toys and things like that. Yeah. Especially cats. Like your cat was just like playing with my headphone cord earlier, like when I was setting up.
Hey, but those I see crazy dogs too. Like dogs also pull down a Christmas tree. My friend told me about the story all the time.
Oh my gosh. I'm lucky that my dogs are not driven by toys or anything like
You're the lucky one.
Yeah, they're just driven by food. So that's the stuff we were talking about earlier that I have to be careful with. It's the food, because they just want to eat everything.
Yeah. So one of my tips that my friend gave me is that if you have Christmas tree, don't try to spend your money to get those pretty glass ornament.
Yeah.
Because they're probably gonna break it, or they will like try to chew it and then broke the ornament inside their mouth.
Oh no.
Because one of my friend's dog does that. He has like a what's that? Like the white and gray one.
The white and gray one.
The dog, the eyes always get covered.
Like a chow chow?
No, it's kind of like a shepherd's.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so my friend has like, I'm sorry guys, I don't know the breed of the name, but
Is it like the one in Little Mermaid, the one that Prince Eric has?
Yes, that dogs.
What are those dogs called again? It's like stuck in the tip of my tongue. I can't remember.
Yeah, guys, if you guys know the name, then us know.
Yeah.
But the story goes, she used to collect all those pretty ornaments.
That sounds like Little Mermaid Ariel.
Yes, kind of like that. And then one day, for no reason, the dog just started biting all the ornaments. And then all the glass one broke. And then for some reason, there's one is like perfect fit inside his mouth. So when he broke it, it got kind of like swallow certain pieces. So he had to take him to emergency room. So after that, he started buying anything that made by glass. He only buy like plasticky or wood.
Yeah.
So at least it's not gonna break easily, and then harder to break.
Yeah.
So that's a tip that she gave me, because now I have a Christmas tree.
Oh, wow. I have another tip.
Okay.
One year, my dog got to a bar of chocolate.
Oh wow.
A bar of chocolate. Not just a piece of chocolate, but someone left a bar of chocolate on the couch. And the dog smelt it, because, their noses are so strong. And then they went chomp, 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 chomp.
Yes.
And at this moment, we all know chocolate is poisonous to dogs and cats, you know? And so don't panic, though. First, monitor, see what's going on. Second, give them lots of water. Like, make sure, they drink water, because you want the water to dilute whatever he or she's eaten. And just monitor them for a moment. Maybe like an hour. If they seem okay, then they should be okay. But if you start to see that, they're not, they're lethargic or vomiting and things like that, you have to take them to the ER, the emergency, because that means their body's reacting to it, organs getting poisoned, you know. So don't think twice. Don't even try to make an appointment with your primary care vet. Go straight to the ER. Yeah, because that's something you can't take lightly. A lot of people think, oh, maybe I'll just wait a few days. Don't wait a few days.
No, don't wait.
You can wait an hour or so just to monitor, see how they are, but don't wait a few days. Yeah.
That's a good tips. Yeah, there's so many food out there.
Yeah.
During holiday season, like alcohol drinks.
Yep.
Eggnogs.
I've seen people feed their dog beer, which I don't know what happens after that, because I've never fed my dogs beer, but I've seen people pour beer in a little plate, and then their bulldog or something licks it all up, and I'm just like, is that?
No. Alcohol is not good for your cats or dogs, because there's also a myth saying that dog cannot drink, but cat can drink. But the reality is that both of them cannot drink alcohol. So guys, please,
that's what I thought.
Don't
even humans shouldn't really be drinking alcohol, but we drink it anyways. Yes. So I can't imagine if that's even okay for someone to feed.
Yeah, sometimes people just do silly thing and then think, oh, it's a darkness thing, especially maybe your cat will get a little bit drunk, they were wobbly.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's nice.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you don't know what kind of damage
Well,
you
yeah.
did.
And it causes distress in pets if they accidentally hurt themselves.
Yes.
That's why when dogs go blind eventually when they're old, if you don't help them navigate, what kills them isn't really the physical aspect. What kills them is the mental stress they're having inside that they're battling internally. The moment you lose the will to live is when they can't go on anymore. So I don't know what we're talking about. This is so sad, but
I know.
But anyways, don't wait, and take it seriously when your pet ingests a lot of things like chocolate or alcohol or something.
Or grapes,
or grapes, something that's not good for them. Like avocado is another one. And thankfully, my dog did not react to the chocolate, even though he ate a whole bar of it. He was fine.
But are you gonna feed him again?
No. I'm not risking that.
Okay.
At all, because he just happened to be okay, but it doesn't mean it's gonna be fine the next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we cover most of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we're excited for the holidays.
Yes.
Rae and I are working on new designs, new things that are coming out in the near future. I don't know if Rae wants to give a little sneak peek on some.
So we're gonna have a new Storytell mugs and phone case.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the old one, check out the old one. But every year for our anniversary,
yes,
which is coming this November,
so we're gonna release them on the website omnipet.com. So stay tuned for more information.
Yeah, omnipetclub.com.
Yeah. Sorry.
We have other cool things for pets too for 2025. So always stay tuned.
Yes.
And then we will catch you on another episode.
Yes. And in the meantime, have fun with your pet and family during these holiday seasons.
Mm-hmm. And stay safe on the spooky nights with all the chocolates.
Yes. Happy Halloween.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye.